When Pope Benedict XVI proclaimed this year of faith, he reminded us that the door of faith is always open for us, ushering us into this life of communion with God and offering entry into His church. To enter that door is to set out on a journey that lasts a lifetime. There are so many facets of that journey: developing a closer relationship with Christ through prayer, deeper conversion through catechesis and formation, and witness of charity. The Pope Emeritus reminded us that across the centuries, faith-filled women and men have borne witness to their faith, have entered the door of faith in the family, the workplace, in public life, and in the exercise of ministries to which they were called. The annual Bishop's Fund appeal gives each of us the opportunity to open the door to faith for our brothers and sisters across the diocese. Faith opens the door.
Good morning, everybody.
Our faith helps to open the door to Jesus for our brothers and sisters by providing a graced environment of religious formation and Catholic education for our youth.
Lydia.
Wonderful! What does this picture tell us? What does this picture tell us? What happens here? What's this all about? Pardon?
You thought you were 90.
Yes, you can. Okay, before I go, I would like you all to join me in praying one prayer that I know we all know.
Education and formation for our seminarians.
I'm forever indebted to all who contribute to the annual Bishop's Fund appeal. Through the generosity of so many people, I was able to go to this seminary and discern God's will in my life, and eventually to be ordained a priest for our diocese. The contributions to the Bishop's Fund covered so many expenses, from travel costs to books and many other school supplies. As a result of the scholarships received, I was able to engage seminary formation and so listen to God's voice in my heart. For that opportunity, in part made possible by these scholarships, I'm eternally grateful. In addition to this support, each time we receive a scholarship from the Bishop's Fund, the Bishop assures us of his thoughts and prayers for us, along with those thoughts and prayers with the whole diocese as we continue our discernment and formation. The scholarship then becomes much more than a monetary donation. It becomes a message of love. I only hope that through my priestly ministry in the Diocese of Ogdensburg, God's people can receive much fruit from their generosity.
Deacon candidates and lay faithful, all of whom will serve our parish families.
I entered the Formation for Ministry program in the fall of 2001. The course textbooks were user-friendly with historical and practical insights. The classes and retreats were ambitious, and the instructors were genuine ministers of faith. All I had to do was take in the materials, as well as put my mind, faith, and goals in the hands of my God. He created me and helps me deliver him to the devoted homebound. While I expected nothing from the frail elderly, each one gives me repeated expressions of an enduring faith. Formation for Ministry allowed us to take in information, ponder it, and spread it outward with loving kindness. What an honor to celebrate prayerfully with the fellowship of joy and thanksgiving.
financial assistance to families and individuals who are hurting and discouraged because of illness, job loss, or other tragedies.
Hurricane Irene hit our town on August 28, 2011. It was not a good day for a lot of people. The Ausable River rose to record height and flooded a lot of homes, including 2 houses my wife Missy and I rent to local families. The homes were flooded and severely damaged. As bad as it was, we were on the good end of a bad thing. Homes down the street from us were just recovering from being flooded 4 months earlier. Many families in our area did not have a home to go to at the end of the day. The strong support of my wife, my pastor, Father Chris Lozon, family and friends, and financial aid from the Bishop's Good Samaritan Fund were answers to my prayers. The houses rented by these families were not eligible for FEMA support. The financial support that we received from the Bishop's Fund not only helped financially but spiritually as well. It reminded me that the people in our parish, Holy Name and St. Matthew's, and all the people in the Diocese of Ogdensburg have faith enough to donate their hard-earned dollars to the Bishop's Fund, thus enabling it to help a fellow Catholic in a trying time. Thank you so much.
Guidance to couples as they prepare to celebrate the sacrament of marriage, and to families who work hard to keep God at the center of their lives. And a fun, faith-filled summer camp to hundreds of teens from across the diocese and beyond.
For my family, Family Guggenheim is an extension of home. Both my husband Michael and I were fortunate enough to be able to attend camp when we were in our teens. When we found out about Family Guggenheim, we were excited to be a part of it. So often in our busy lives and in an age of cell phones, computers, and texting, we enjoy the time we have unplugged. And just as we both made lifelong friends at Guggenheim when we were young, it's wonderful to see the families that come back to family camp year after year and see their children growing too. We love making new family friends and enjoy the time to connect with all of them, realizing that our hardships and struggles are shared by others and giving each other the strength and support that we need.
The Catholic faith has played a significant role in my development into a young adult. When I was 12 years old, I attended Camp Guggenheim on Upper Saranac Lake for the first time. I immediately fell in love with the safe, welcoming, fun, and most importantly, faithful environment at this camp. Since then, I have attended every year and will again for the 6th year this summer. The way the counselors base all the activities throughout the week on our faith has helped me realize that you don't have to be at church to live out your faith. Each and every day can be a prayer, from walking the dog to playing a soccer game to doing your homework. The feeling of being surrounded by such a large group of young people who share your same beliefs is incredibly powerful. It motivates you to stand up for what you believe in and truly live out your daily faith. Without my experiences at Camp Guggenheim, it is difficult to think of where I would be in my faith today. Also, the past 2 years, I have had the privilege of attending 2 of our diocesan youth rallies. These retreats, again, were extremely powerful, being surrounded by dozens of other youth who shared my beliefs. There were booths we could check out during lunch. Also, workshops were scheduled, educating the youth on some topics that may have been considered difficult to touch upon with our fellow teens and even adults. Mass, adoration, and confession were offered. In addition, keynote speakers Chris Paget and Chris Stefanik spoke to the youth. The teens could write down any questions anonymously for the speaker to answer. The questions kids asked were common ones that most young Catholics struggle with, and I learned a lot. My experiences at these retreats was only positive, and I hope to attend many more in the years to come. I pray that more youth can learn about these youth rallies. Every young Catholic deserves an eye-opening experience in the presence of such strong, faithful people.
In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
Today, amid so much darkness, we need to see the light of hope and to be men and women who bring hope to others. These words of Pope Francis, spoken at his installation Mass, challenge and inspire us as we begin this most important diocesan effort, the annual Bishop's Fund Appeal. In this year's appeal, it is our hope to continue to fund the vital ministries of our diocese. with any additional donations to supplement the Bishop's Good Samaritan Fund to assist and bring hope to those among us who are facing difficult times in their lives. I'm so grateful for your strong support. I invite you to continue to be the key by which faith opens the door, and support the 2013 Bishop's Fund Appeal through your generous prayers, encouragement, and financial assistance.